This is going to be a video to explain the many things that come with the Amazon kit that I suggested people buy instead of going and buying the GoPro kit. So here we go. The list of items you see here are basically you have 5 3M stickers, you have 5 brackets, and you have 4 clips, and then you have 2 screws. Basically what these are all for is for helmets. So you can put them on your bike helmet, you can put them on your ski helmet, and that's how those work. If I can reach my hand over here. Basically one of these is going to snap into this, and then you're going to put your GoPro on top of that, and then you're going to screw this in here. The biggest thing that I can warn you about is that there are different size screws that you've got to play with and see which ones work with which mount. So be careful of that. And I think, for example, these two here are a little bit of different size as well. So you can see one is smaller than the other one in terms of the screw and the mount. So these are your bike mounts, or your skiing mounts, tubing mounts. The next set of mounts we have here, again with 2 screws, notice the 2 differences in size, is our bike handle mount. So what you can do here is you can simply put this on your bike handle, these unscrew a little bit there, and then you can make this a little bit larger by mounting this on top of this, and then this, doing this blindly, I'm sorry, can go on top of that, and then you can mount that to make it a little bit larger for your bike mount. So works great if you're a mountain biker, or if you're just going on a stroll with your family and you want to do a little bit of scenery and catch what's going on there. So that's your bike mount. Our next mount is a clip, and you can clip this onto anything that you would like. You can see there that it's an alligator clip, and you can unscrew that little screw there, and again your GoPro is going to go right in there, and then you screw that screw back in, and you can clip that anywhere. When I was still in the classroom, I clipped that sometimes onto a chair or onto a desk, and then just focused on the behavior of the kids, or focused on a more steady mount in the classroom. So an alligator clip. The next 3 mounts are pretty self-explanatory. The one right here in the middle is for personal flotation device. Works great in the water, because what happens there is that you can put that on using your GoPro and then it will float. This one over here is a selfie stick, and then this long black thing here goes back to those first mounts that I had, that you can actually mount on your helmet, and then you can get a kind of a better view of your aerial view of off of your helmet. So you would put that on the mount there, and then your GoPro, and then the little screw would go in there. So that's for your bike. So those are just 3 different types of devices that you could use. Okay, here we have 3 other things that were in your kit. The first thing here is a bag. That's basically just to hold a couple of things. Maybe you don't want to carry the whole case, you just want to carry maybe 1 or 2 mounts. You can put everything in there. Again, this one goes back to our first set. This is, you can put in your helmet. So if you don't want to use those 3M stickers, you can put this on your helmet and then slide the mount in there and put your helmet in there. And this is just a Velcro strap, just to make things a little bit more sturdy, maybe for the helmet mount there. So just a couple more basic things here. Okay, this next piece I have not used my own, but some people like a dash mount. So you can hook this up to your windshield of your car using the suction cup there, and then you could use, again, one of those mounts in the first video, and you could kind of capture, I guess, your drive somewhere. So this is a dash mount. This here is probably my favorite mount, and this is a head mount. And you can see that you just kind of slip that over your head, and you put the GoPro in there, and just screw one of those screws right into there. We often use this when we're going tubing, or if we're riding waves in the ocean. The one thing I have to caution with both of those is make sure that that mount is really screwed in there tight, and you feel that it's not going to go anywhere, because I have seen horror stories where people have been riding it and using it in the ocean, and the next thing they come out and their GoPro is gone off their head. So just a word of caution by using the head mount. This here is probably my other favorite mount, and this is the chest strap. Basically what you're going to do here is you're going to put your arms through there, and then you might have to adjust a little bit using the straps. And down here, you're going to put one of these and pinch that in there, and then you're going to attach your GoPro onto there, and you get a straight on point of view using the chest strap. This is a new one for me. This didn't come in my kit when I ordered it, but this is a wrist strap, so you can kind of Velcro that around your wrist, and then you can again put your GoPro in there, and then you have the screw. Maybe you're a hiker and you want to do it that way, or you want to capture some footage when you're doing a screencast or a paper slide. You can kind of have that down there to catch better audio. So that's a wrist strap. Here's one of the last things in our kit, and this I like to use for a couple of different reasons. This can act as a tripod. You can see that it goes there. Or because the legs are so flexible, you can wrap it around things. You can wrap it around a chair or a tree or some other thing that you want to capture something when you're doing something. So a flexible tripod is what I like to refer to this as. If you have any questions at all with any of the items in your Amazon kit, feel free to send me an email or drop me a line and let me know, and I'd be happy to help you with anything. But again, I can't stress enough that you've got to be very, very careful with all the items and making sure that they're really screwed on there tight.